Hello and welcome to another match of the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Randomizer Explorers of Sky 10 Dungeon Blitz tournament match for as part of SpeedGaming Live 2021. Today we have two runners who are relatively new to Sky Randomizers. We have Pazkallan and InfernoBren. InfernoBren is already familiar with Pokemon Mystery Dungeon speedrunning as a Gates to Infinity speedrunner. However, Pazkallan is very, very new to this, having only picked it up within the last week, I believe. So it should be a good match. I'm going to go ahead and leave the room and get the race to go ahead and start. Okay, so they should be going momentarily here. So those of you not familiar with this, we use the Sky Temple Randomizer to organize these races and conduct them. And thankfully, the Sky Temple team has gone ahead and donated a generous pot bonus to this event. To, add a little bit more stake to it. So very appreciative of that, and I definitely recommend checking out Sky Temple if you have want to play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers Sky Randomized. Okay. What do I see here? It's good. Stormery? No, Nummel.
Nummel? Okay. Oh, it's a grow life.
Maywile and Coughing? No?
Maybe Nummel as a partner.
Oh, Togetic?
I don't know about that one. I mean, Togekiss is good, but I don't know if Togetic is similar. Oh! I don't think Paz patched the
He
ROM.
did not.
What do we do?
If InfernoBren wants to start over, we can start over.
Yeah. We need to ask him.
Okay, Bren says he's okay with starting over.
These things happen.
Yeah, it happens. I'll go ahead and just give them a restart real quick. I'm going to generate a new seed for them.
Thankfully, you can notice right away if something happened with the patch ROM. So you can start right away.
Pazkallan did not patch the ROM, so he's playing Vanilla Sky. Okay, well, we'll definitely take care of that. I'm not sure if we're still on, but
sorry for the inconvenience, everyone. I don't know.
I see InfernoBren is just playing through this one. I suppose while his other one is randomizing, just to get some extra practice. No shame.
I mean, some extra practice is
I would. I would.
Me too. We just did. That's a flying number.
I almost want to just commentate the other match. If you're not aware, there's another match going on right now on SpeedGaming 2 between Carbasi and Easton. It is extremely close. So while we're getting this set up, I do recommend checking out the end of that. Okay, we should be getting started soon. Okay, we should be ready to go.
Are we? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the races are ready. I'm going to give them the go-ahead in just a moment.
I like how they are both in the same loading screen.
Oh, yeah.
That doesn't happen much.
All right, now we're going. Ladies and gentlemen, we're moving. Okay, so we should be going here in just a moment. Okay, there we go.
And we started.
Okay,
Oh, I see many starters already. Ooh, slacking.
Zenkus is pretty powerful.
I saw Larvitar, that's one's pretty good. Oh, and Rico.
Okay, so
Rhyperior.
Rhyperior has a horrific HP stat.
Abysmal HP stat.
I don't know. Handsome Land, let's go. Oh no. This, I don't want to be rude, but this looks like the team of somebody that doesn't understand the way PMD works. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
This team is fantastic for the vanilla games, but PMD just doesn't reward big bodies like this.
Mostly because PMD doesn't balance well legendaries and evolutions when they are level 5. So they don't get many level ups or level up moves at all. Their stats may be good, but that's the only thing they have in their favor. And I also noticed that Pazkallan didn't change his setting too fast.
I mean, there's been did he find a golden seed already? I think
yep,
I just
he
saw
did.
it out of the corner of my eye. Sweet. Yeah, there's a couple people that have been playing the tournament. I think Diego Lazo R4, when he did his match, he didn't know to change the settings, but now he does. So, you know, it's just kind of like a, I don't know what to call it, like a thing you got to learn on your first match and then apply it for the remainder of them.
You live and learn.
Yeah, live and learn, exactly.
I don't know if I'm blind, but is Electabuzz 18 HP? He is. Oh.
I don't know. I can't read that screen if I'm being very honest.
Yeah, he has 18 maximum HP. And he's trying to fight a Jinx with Water Absorb?
18? What do you mean 18? Oh, he already found a Reviver Seed? Nice.
He did? Nice.
Apparently.
Alright, period explosion.
Of course like it has Water Absorb, of course. Of course it does.
Well, Hulk, what do you expect with this one? after seeing the first couple of minutes.
Our 2-hour time slot might finally reach its end. Okay, InfernoBren's gonna reset for a new team. Very, very good decision.
Yeah.
I wonder if Pazkallan will figure the same thing out and make the same choice.
I don't think so. I think he is playing with the mentality of main series. Wait, doesn't help that much.
I was about to say, if Bren picked that Rhyperior, I was gonna scream. Handsome land. Here we go. Riolu Dusclops. I approve. I think it's okay. Bite on Riolu at the beginning. What kind of rando?
Oh. I like the moves of those. No.
Yeah.
No. Which one is that?
That's Dusclops.
Dusclops.
Yeah, the Riolu had Bite, and then the Dusclops had a bunch of fighting moves, and then featuring Solar Beam.
I can see him doing more with this team.
Yeah.
Both players still in each cave, I think. Or did Pazkallan get to drench?
There's just... I mean, we don't know the future. There's a lot of reasons why Pazkallan's going to have a lot of problems this run.
Yep. Playing in normal speed is one of them.
Yeah, I mean, I guess while we're waiting for them to finish the dungeon, we can list them off. Entei, doesn't have great BST. I think it scales really late, if I recall correctly.
Yep.
Rhyperior, no HP.
Good defense.
Explosion. Why does he have explosion?
Not that I think of it. It's not that Rhyperior has
yeah.
explosion.
You know what? The amount he's paying to do so much damage. This is the most cost-effective explosion in the video game. What do you mean you're going to sleep? Get up! We got stuff to do.
Come on, man. This is a race. Cannot sleep.
The nerve. The nerve. You slacker. Yeah, but he's paying like 10 HP to do 80 to every enemy around. That's actually a very cost-effective explosion.
Yep. Of course. Is everything having water absorb in this run? I think that's the third Pokemon I've seen with it. The Doduo. Oh. Pazkallan playing very safely, while Rhyperior is just blowing stuff up. This Chopper is being annoying. Oh, Rhyperior has Flare. And stop sleeping!
He's restoring how much explosion he could use well.
At least? How much PP does Explosion have? I think it was 8. Or was that self-destruct?
Not sure. I've never been in a situation where I needed to know how much PP Explosion has.
I mean, fair, yes. You will never use Explosion in main series even, because that kills you, right? It faints you instantly. Yep.
Well, okay. I routed Pokemon Crystal any percent using Pineco. And we use self-destructed explosion to get past a lot of things in that run.
Oh.
So sometimes, depending on what your goal is, you definitely can use explosion and self-destruct in main series.
Here though, kind of difficult.
Yeah, the explosion on Rhyperior is good, but it's disgusting that Rhyperior's best explosion. Like, you know, there should be so much more going for it, but it's got explosion and that kills, that destroys.
And if I'm not mistaken, explosion is going to kill everything that is not a boss.
Yeah, it does 80 damage to all enemies and only costs half your HP, which, joke's on you, Rhyperior doesn't have HP, so it's got nothing to lose.
You know? I think Pazkallan has a good setup.
Don't say that. Please don't say that. I know you're right. I know you're right, but don't say that. It doesn't. My brain doesn't like that. That's right.
I mean, he has low HP, a high attacking move that costs HP, but
now,
we don't need it really.
I follow your logic. I just don't want to. I feel like the game is being. Why can Rhyperior walk on fire? What?
Wait, Rhyperior can cover.
Apparently, Rhyperior can walk on fire. I feel like the game's being broken in front of me. We've figured out so much about the randomizer. Who's the best? Who do you want to take? And this man said, I'm going to take this, and it's going to work.
And it's working. He is winning at the moment. What? Never mind. They are in the same floor.
Hitmonchan wishes he could walk over the lava. Why can Rhyperior walk over lava? I mean, I get it, but I don't.
I'm crying.
I don't know what to do. Like, I feel like as the tournament administrator, I shouldn't allow the game to be so disrespected like this, but I'm powerless. I have to just sit here and watch this.
Having a blast. And it has only been 2.5 dungeons.
Oh yeah, the cropping's kind of bad on Inferno's side, but he is currently winning. Actually, they're both on the same floor now.
Yep.
But Inferno at least has sight of the stairs, although he may not get to them for a while because those floor layouts, if you don't have a water type, are kind of cringe. But you know,
that's one thing that new players may struggle with.
Oh no!
Oh no! What happened?
He died from poison.
Oh no!
Yeah, normally in the base game, status effects aren't really that horrible because you're given a lot of berries to combat them, and the floor layouts aren't this treacherous. But in this, you know, their item pool is randomized, so you could get a P.E.K.K.A berry or a heal seed like that. But you know, you're also equally likely to get Gabite scales and rare fossils and all these things. Guillotine! Oh, okay. Alright, we're fine. We're cool. We're chilling.
We're fine. Nothing's wrong. Just a normal game of Randomizer TMB.
Now, one thing I don't think I've seen anybody in the tournament so far utilize well is the one room orb. Essentially, it's like a... It's best if I got burned because it's flying around in the lava. The one room orb is essentially like a luminous orb because like it makes the whole floor one room and you can know where the stairs are immediately. It's really great.
Yeah, but the downside is that every single enemy knows where you are, and it is going to go towards you.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess in my experience, I've always been relatively close to the stairs, so I've never had to combat that many enemies. But I guess if you're literally on the other side of the room from the stairs, I usually use the one room orb when I'm in the middle of the floor, because by then I'm like equidistant away from everywhere the stairs could possibly be, you know?
The only time I used it is when I had a faux hold on, so I petrified everything while knowing where the stairs are.
I'm not humble bragging, I'm giving an anecdote. Word of the day, anecdote. Alright, my comments are enraging people, so I'll tone down.
Don't worry.
We're still
We are going-
watching Entei Rhyperior win, by the way. That hasn't changed.
I cannot see which floor Inferno is.
Inferno's on floor 1, I believe. He died. And
Oh, right, yeah.
yeah. Carbossi, please. You know what? You know what makes me feel a little bit better inside? You know the one saving grace about all this?
Tell me.
I play the winner of this. So this makes me feel better.
You know what makes me feel better?
What is that?
I'm playing against the one person that practically wins every race in the community.
Dude, Cobral's a god! I've been losing to him for over 7 years.
My only saving grace is that I always end up in like 1 minute behind the winner.
Yeah, you'll be fine. Speaking of which, you probably have to go to that in like 10, 20 minutes, right?
I already am in my race room, so...
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, I'll get you a seed number and all that. You know, this race might finish before your match starts. We'll have to keep watching.
Don't jinx it.
I think the Entei and Rhyperior can do it.
Now you're saying that they can do it.
Yeah, I'm a believer.
Are you a believer? Well, Snore got stronger.
Zaboos versus Cobra will be on SpeedGaming 2.
Oh no! Inferno died again.
I mean...
Bristle being
Is this
a
Mount
gatekeeper.
Bristle?
Yep.
That makes sense. Yeah, Mount Bristle, I mean, in the any percent speedrun in the vanilla game... Oh, that's a friend bow. In the vanilla speedrun, Mount Bristle is notorious for being the first major run killer, just because of the threat level of everything in there. And Rhyperior just got O-code for like 18 damage. That's unfortunate.
What?
That happens when you're... that happens when you're Rhyperior.
That happens when your HP doesn't get over like 20.
Yeah, he got O-code by a move in vanilla that he is immune to. Just let that sink in a little bit.
Oh yeah, I don't think we have talked about that. About immunities in PMD.
So in main series Pokemon, the way immunities work, you know, clearly ground types are immune to electric, normal's immune to ghost, and the other way around. In this game, just to reduce how broken some things are, what they did is they made immunities a very strong resistance. And therefore, the only way to be truly immune from something is to have an ability that prevents you from getting hit by the move, like Levitate for ground moves, Water Absorb for water moves, and something like that. Yeah, because if normals could not hit ghosts in this vanilla game, the future would be impossible if you picked like Skitty or Meowth or Riolu, because the future is all ghost types.
Gengar, Hunters, Gastlies, Dusclops.
And one of the bosses is a Spiritomb, so that thing has a lot of immunities. It has normal, fighting, psychic, and that's it. I said a lot of immunities, but it ends at like 3.
I think Rhyperior has an ability to let them walk on lava.
Do you?
I don't think he can do that in vanilla.
I mean, I don't know what the ability would be. I don't think there's an ability that prevents you from getting burned. I think it might be a side effect of a ability like Flame Body.
He can do it in vanilla? Okay, I believe Secure.
I believe Secure as well. Secure is a very knowledgeable person about this game.
Yep. Wait, that answers the question if he can do it, but why he's not getting burned?
Maybe because he's allowed to do it. If he's naturally able to do it, he shouldn't get burned. I'm not sure. He might have some ability like that prevents him from getting burned. As far as I know, the only reason an ability would prevent you from getting burned is if it's a side effect. Like no ability, its pure focus is to prevent you from getting burned. I think InfernoBren has taken the lead on floor 8, but Pazkallan is very, very rapidly catching up.
Yep. Floor 9. Last floor before Drowsy.
Yeah, this race has that exact energy. Like I understand that it's true, but I don't like that the developers made this a possibility. Very smart users of the Warp Orb, just completely eliminating that problem. Warp Orb definitely got nerfed, or I think rather replaced, and then got something mediocre stuck in its place. The Warp Orb became the Spurn Orb, and then the Warp Orb was reduced to warping only the thing in front of you away from you.
Yep.
So.
Whereas in the original...
In the original game, it had the purpose of a Spurn Orb.
Yep. Teleporting everything in the room.
Can Entei learn Psychic?
Don't quote me, but I think he can.
Water Veil does exactly that, prevents burn. Okay, so we might have Water Veil.
Oh, that's a cast form, and the cast form is there. So Inferno is ahead at the moment.
I think it might be a little bit longer than a moment. I don't think Pazkallan has any rare fossils.
Oh,
but explosion will do the majority of this thing's health for sure.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it.
Look at him now, just using rest.
Oh, you need to turn off all the other moves.
Or Glare.
This isn't
or
beating.
Glare
You
again.
can choose what it does. Now he's wrapped. He can't do anything. He's messed up. Shadow Ball's not.
Shadow Ball is showing how resistances work in this game.
Vile Seed's good. That's a really strong way to lower your opponent's defense. If you can get an explosion off, but it really is like a misplay from Pazkallan to not just explosion and take this out. But he got through it. It's all good.
Yep. I'm using Shadow Ball on normal types. Nah.
Yeah. I think the important thing with somebody like Pazkallan who may not be that familiar with PMD and its mechanics, you definitely want to try to be as constructive as possible. Because he may not realize that these things he's doing are mistakes. But it's good that someone like him who's not as familiar with PMD is able to find an alternative solution to what we would consider to be the best thing. Because although he didn't just immediately explode and do 80% of the Drowsy's health, he was able to go ahead and just take care of it a little bit slower, but still got the job done. So well done.
And that's the important part.
Yeah, as long as you get through, who cares? that's the main idea. That's the moral of the story here. Is as long as you get through, who cares?
Yep.
Oh, the damp right here, you just got so nerfed. Oh
what?
No. There's a damp condition on the floor, so Rapier can't explode. I would throw that Wander Gummy. Okay, he didn't like that dungeon.
Okay.
That's fine. Just reset the situation. We're good. Go to the Keck Shop, see if they have
fossils. No fossils.
Golden apple.
But a golden apple and a Zephyr.
Stairs orb. Okay. I don't think he realized that he could buy that golden apple because it's $5,000 and he doesn't have $5,000. There are some rare fossils for him. Very good.
There are 3 items, as far as I know, that are free, even though they show that they have a cost. That they are golden seeds, golden apples, and rare fossils. I'm not sure if there's another one.
Yeah. It's very interesting that they're free.
Yep.
I'm not sure why. The explanation I was rolling with for a while was that the game maybe can't handle the price tag on it, and it's an invalid number. But 5,000 is definitely an amount that some items can cost, like TMs and stuff, and link boxes. So I'm not sure.
A Space Glove, for example, has a 9,000 cost, and that you have to buy it.
Yeah, so it must be something with the item's code where they're not supposed to be in the shop, maybe?
Maybe. I'm not sure.
Either way, we do have a close race here. They're both on 5F.
Never mind.
Waterfall. Never mind. One of them is on 5F. This dungeon's about 9 floors. So
I think we're jinxing them. Being completely honest.
well, we can't, so what do we do? Like, you know, we're supposed to talk about the match, but if we talk about the match, they die. What is our alternative here?
We're giving content. That is our job.
I see.
So let's jinx them some more.
Yeah, screw it, content. So yeah, these rare fossils, he hasn't missed any yet, so that's very, very good. The rare fossils do actually have a decent chance to miss, just by the nature of being held items, or thrown items rather. They can miss very frequently.
Both players being extremely careful after those deaths.
Yeah, Pazkallan being more careful, not even setting the game to fast. I'm sorry, I had to. Oh no, he lost that rare fossil that he threw because explosion eviscerated it.
Hulk, do you think these players have knowledge of layouts?
I feel like Bren plays gates, and in gates there's not very many different floor layouts you can get, so you get very accustomed to them very easily. So I feel like Bren may have adapted on to the different types of layouts in Sky just from his own practice, you know, because he's used to analyzing layouts really quickly in gates. So
yeah, gates layouts are yikes.
they're not fun. A lot of zigzags, a lot of back and forth movement, but it's a good game.
I will go against that opinion, Hulk. I think those are the best layouts in the series. I like how not boxy they are compared to the other one.
Yeah.
But that's just my opinion. Also, Gates is a good game.
Gates layouts are better
Yep.
than these?
Yep.
Wow.
I like how chaotic they are.
Don't you have a match to get to, or it's like getting really close?
I don't know. I think I still have some time to talk a bit.
I see. All right. Does that say boring filth?
I
love
think
boring
it
filth.
was.
Yeah. InfernoBren not getting nearly as lucky with
But in first.
items in the shop. But he is at least in the same dungeon and actually on the same floor because Pazkallan's had a really rough time getting to the stairs on this floor. There we go. Oh, as we say it, yeah, he's moving. He's moving. Luminous Orb. That's another floor, basically.
Yep.
He's moving.
Oh my god, the stair look.
Man, he's going faster than I've ever seen anybody go on slow.
He's exploring his way through the dungeon.
This is literally the tortoise and the hare, and the tortoise is lapping the hare right now.
Mm-hmm.
Adjective now in dungeons should be implemented as a patch on all official speedruns of PMD. Not sure. I'm not sure about that.
I mean, we have boring, filth, and pepperoni mountain. I think it was. So I would vote for that.
He has 2 stairs orbs. Hello.
Okay, those are 3 floors.
All right, so unfortunately, Rhyperior's on really low health, which means he must have just spawned in. You know, he didn't have much to give.
You say that Rhyperior is in low health, but when is Rhyperior not in low health?
Exactly.
Oh, but is he learning Endure?
You know, that's a good move right now. I don't know if I teach over Pluck, because Pluck could be good. Does that hit anybody?
Yep, the Umbron.
Oh, yeah, true. Cool.
Wait. Did Explosion not give XP?
No, I don't think it did, because it's too far away. And it's technically not even, like, you're not targeting anything. You're just blowing up everything around you. That makes sense.
Oh, yeah, that would make sense. Because you need to be hitting the enemy
The Endure faded. Oh, he took no damage! Alright, Endure again. Do it. Alright, there you go.
You
That's a Space Globe down there. I don't know if he recognizes the Space Globe, though.
Yeah. I think he's going for the Link Box.
Man, I don't care. Take 1,000 years to deal with this encounter. Just don't die. What does he do? Excise Seed will make the... There we go. Okay. He's just going to go ahead and Oranberry.
Rhyperior, this will be an excellent place to explode.
Yeah, this man is 5 hitting right now, actually. Like with Endure. All the degenerate, scrubs in the PMD community would say that it's slow. But what it is, it may be slow, but what it is effective. Oh, there's some rare fossils in the shop. Hello. Yeah, Pazkallan in our casual races has been very, very open about how infrequently that's a third stairs orb that he just...
That's a third stairs orb.
He didn't...
How many free floors he has now? Like 4?
He didn't take the orb? What? Oh,
take the orb!
Man.
What are you doing?
I think he thinks he picked it up. Maybe.
I hope so.
Yeah, you know what's slow? Dying. That's what's slow.
Yep. Oh, that's a golden seed. For Inferno.
Take your time no matter what. Oh, wait. Okay, so is this Inferno's second golden seed?
No, I think it is his first. Okay, the last one was on end day.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, when you're looking at the Keck shops, it's also important to see what item Kecleon's sitting on, because for me, very often that's been more rare fossils.
Yep. Or a golden seed.
I don't think Pazkallan's very used to just looking at the map and trusting the icons on the map. Because he did walk all the way into that room and check out the floor with his eyes. But you can very much trust the map and the icons you can see.
Yep. Nothing is misleading in the map. Oh, I just noticed that Inferno has frustration on Riolu. Man, that's a pretty good move.
Yep. You just give me a moment. I'm going to make the seed for your for your race.
Yeah, I'm supposed to start in 10 minutes, more or less.
Something like that.
Okay, sorry. Random Spanish there. I'm going to prepare that. When you come back. This race is being more interesting than I thought this was going to be. Being completely honest. When I saw the first picks, I was like, oh no. But then
interesting
magic started to happen. Yep.
It's a very strong word. I'm not sure how. I mean, all interesting means is that it is keeping our interest, which is not incorrect here. But I don't know. I'm at a loss for words, to be quite honest. Now they do. Oh my gosh, this team is broken. This is the second coming of Team ACT, featuring T. Bidoof is a Tyranitar for this ROM. More big bodies for for Pazkallan.
Would that team be allowed in vanilla?
Would this team be allowed? Ooh, I don't know. I think Rhyperior might be a 2 in a... I just think the game... I don't think the game cares. It's like... What am I trying to say? You need to have the starter, you need to have the partner, and you need to have Bidoof right now. So I don't think the game will ever look at the sizes or anything. I'm pretty sure he would not be able to bring our 4th Pokemon in here, because that's optional.
You say that, but
no, don't do it.
No?
No, InfernoBren's trying to... Okay, he had money. Oh, thank God. He saw a Pure Seed in Keck's shop, and he's like, ooh, I want it. But if you don't have money and you try to buy something from Pazkallan, it's a very bad time. And you're on 10F, so it's especially don't.
Is it me or... Oh, never mind. I didn't say anything. I was watching the wrong screen.
Okay. Yeah, this race is interesting as a word. I mean, I can't explain why, but Pazkallan is making this work. Petra Scarf's actually really good, I would say, for this randomizer, because like we mentioned earlier, if you get poisoned, there's really nothing you can do to save yourself, because you're very unlikely to come across a P.E.K.K.A berry. But a P.E.K.K.A Scarf, if you wear it, you're unable to be poisoned. So, especially on your leader, that's probably a good thing to wear.
Okay, Hulk, I'm going to prepare for my race. So
Okay.
I'm sorry to leave you alone.
Thank you for commentary. Appreciate you.
And I hope everyone enjoys the rest of this race.
Oh, we'll try. And we'll succeed.
See you later.
See ya. Okay. Oh, wait. Okay, follow me is fine. Okay, well, follow me is actually super good from the Tyranitar here. Because what that means is the Curlia can't attack Entei or Rhyperior. It can only attack the Tyranitar. And he's leaving the Tyranitar behind. Oh, no, and it came out of its status. Alright, I think... Oh, no. I'm not sure, actually. Okay, the only way Tyranitar can go is with them eventually, as long as no things spawn in that other room he just left. It should be fine. Okay. Welcome to the commentary team. So, I don't know if you've been watching the race so far.
Oh, I have. This has been by far the most entertaining of the races so far.
You think so?
Oh, by far. Are you kidding me?
Man, I agree. I'm just glad I wasn't alone in that opinion.
It's a mix of, like, obviously this is a very new format, and a lot of people are still trying to figure out kind of what this format kind of entails.
Oh, you should submit your info on the crew forum so that your name can be on stream.
I didn't know if you could just manually update it yourself, or if it had to be on the crew forum.
It had to be on the forum.
All right, I'll throw my name up there.
Yeah, so at this point, Pazkallan's still winning, and I love that for him. I know he was very nervous about this match, and he actually asked me to do some practice with him today. And it was at a moment where I was like not doing anything else. I'm like, sure, whatever. I don't mind. But if I would have known, stop using follow me. You're wasting time. This Tyranitar is frustrating.
Follow me, rock polish.
Oh, he doesn't have far off pals to self. Right, that's right. He's never opened the options menu in this run. Alright, we're fine. I don't even know why we'd use follow me there. Maybe he saw the Ambipom coming. We have Lycanib 100 here.
Hello, I am scrambling to fill my stuff out. There we go.
Okay, like, I swear I've never seen somebody hang on by a thread more than this. Like, I don't want to say every dungeon getting past has been a miracle, but it's been...
He's just utilizing his resources. Making calculated decisions.
Exactly. That's the word I'm looking... Yes, calculated. That's the word I'm looking for. And he's going into Mount Horn now with a seed in his name, which, you know, that's kind of hard.
That's
especially when you're running Entei Rhyperior. I think it's actually... he deserves some kind of medal for that.
You're the negative base stat HP Rhyperior.
This team is Garbo, and he's making it work. That's
well, Entei's not terrible. It's just not, like, ideal.
Right.
It's workable, especially with its, like, stat growth. It just starts pretty bad. For those that don't know, like, stats in this game compared to main series game are all sorts of screwed up. Just because of how they balance the game. Because, like, you as your base form starter needs to be able to kill, like, legendaries. So stats are always tweaked around, like, significantly from what you would expect the base games to be. And because of that, most base stat Pokemon are just, like, base level Pokemon are just better in, you know, overall stats than their evolution counterparts. A great example of this is Stunky into Skuntank, which loses about 30 base stats upon evolution. Which I just find funny. But the thing that how they balance it out is they just make it so stuff like evolutions gain more, you know, stats upon level up. So like at level 100 they're all roughly the same or something like that. So Entei has that going for it. It'll get some stats upon level up, but Bren taking the lead for the first time in a while, right? Level 3 on Mount Horn, or floor 3 on Mount Horn versus floor 2 on Mount Horn.
Sorry, I was dealing with the preparations for the other match.
You're fine. Does Entei ever start getting good again? Not really. The legendary dogs are not very good. Just in general in PMD. Oh, and there goes Paz's last seed, I believe.
I was, I think Bren might have caught up, actually, and passed him.
He did. We love to see the multiple explosions from the Rhyperior.
I don't know if you're here earlier, but that explosion is actually probably the greatest usage of explosion a Pokemon could possibly have.
Oh yeah, I saw it. Like it's just 80 base damage for what, half your health.
Yeah,
and if it's on Rhyperior, it's like 6, right?
It's the most cost-effective explosion you could possibly use.
Submitted my stuff. Hopefully, that means you can update the stuff. Yeah, Bren has about a floor and a bit lead. Oh, and the stairs will make that larger. No, why are you running away from the stairs? Oh no, it's the classic blunder. You see Bren picking up a tight belt. Tight belt in this game suppresses hunger, so basically makes it like gates where you don't have any hunger to worry about, which is very good for an item.
That's a common misconception. Gates does have a hunger mechanic in the post game.
Okay.
But yeah, it's as long as you don't have cluts, it will completely prevent your belly from draining, which limits one of like the many like things you have to always keep track of in the game, which definitely can help your.
Ooh, Bren also found a warp scarf. I didn't even see that. Warp scarf is kind of silly. You can see if you just hold A and B, you'll warp around the floor a lot, and what you can do is you can just cycle between the warp scarf until you find the stairs, and then take off the warp scarf and go through the stairs, and rinse and repeat until you finish the game. The only problem with that is that it leaves your partners very vulnerable. And in a place like Mount Horn, I don't know how much I like that play, just from a safety standpoint, but he does have a Reviver Seed, so... Thankfully for Bren, these stair floors are being nice to him. He's almost out of being able to have to play the game with Bidoof as a partner. It looks like, unfortunately, we have Paz dying halfway through Mount Horn. It's unfortunate to see that, just because that's a dungeon that's very, very hard to get through. Especially if you don't have a good stockpile of items like you have when you're dead. A cool little thing you can do when you're doing this whip scarf stuff that Bren is attempting to do is making your partner, changing a partner tactic so that they try to minimize the trouble that they get in. Usually you do that by just hitting wait there. Another thing you can try is if you have an extra warp scarf, you can put it on your partner and tell them to get away. And they'll warp more often than not to get away from trouble. Just by constantly warping around. In both instances, you just have to be kind of careful that your partner isn't like dead in 1 or 2 turns. So doing this with Dusclops as a partner is actually pretty optimal, just because he's pretty bulky to begin with.
No, the Pokemon cannot evolve. In Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, typically you're not allowed to evolve any of your Pokemon until post game.
Yeah, there's a whole side quest in which you figure out how to evolve your Pokemon. Wait, does that Dusclops have dedicated Traveler, or did he just disable all the moves?
It does have.
He does.
Why is he turning it off?
Because he wants him to fight the Gyarados. I'm assuming. Can only assume.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Right. He's really trying to figure out if he oh, there's the seed lost from the Dusclops.
He's probably gonna want to turn on that well.
He's gonna go pick up those Rare fossils, just
I
casually steal
would-
from Kecleon.
I would too.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
That's worth a switch of belts or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, Warp Scarf is one of those items like Mobile Scarf that just requires a little bit more than the base knowledge of the game to kind of use optimally. Just because you see him use them on these like rooms that are disgusting and have like a crap ton of rooms in them, which is nice, but also you saw him use it like on the last floor, on floor 6 of the dungeon he was in. It only had 4 rooms in it, and he warped like 3 or 4 times before getting into the room with the stairs. So you kind of have to like make on-the-fly judgment calls to figure out what's worth it in terms of like just walking around or just warping around. Like in this floor, in this kind of dungeon, like this floor that he's in right now, of course it worked out for him in the end, but I don't think I would opt to use the Warp Scarf just because it's only so many floors or so many rooms to check.
Yeah, especially given that the randomizer, for some reason, I don't know if it's intentional, but it tends to pick layouts that have just a ton of rooms. So your odds of warping into the room with the stairs are a little low.
Oh, and we see Dusclops dying. So Bren will go back to the beginning of this dungeon. Unfortunate to see.
Oh, and Pazkallan picked up a Reviver Seed. Yeah, he's still a dungeon behind, I believe. Only one dungeon, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, but that dungeon's Mount Horn. He still has 10 floors to go.
Yeah. But at least the death gives him a little bit of hope here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he used the Gone Pebble. He said he was going to do it in the tournament.
Nice.
I admire this man's commitment to memes, if anything. I'll tell you what.
Very true. He did pick... Well, how long has he had frustration on that Riolu? Did I miss that?
Wait, what's going on with the map? The map's not updating. Oh, there we go. I guess the Gone Pebble made the map not work until he picked up another item.
It's interesting.
Yeah. That's actually very problematic. I'm someone that relies on the map a lot. So like, the fact that just
Oh yeah, same. Like I think the map is just like universally the thing you look at. Like I don't really look at the sprites in my screen a lot of the time. I just look at the map.
Yeah, exactly.
To see what I need to do.
God, this Tyranitar is so annoying.
I know, dude. Was it Orsphere rock polished? Follow me. Gosh.
Oh, this is a monster house if we had them enabled, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
You passed some rare fossils on right there, so I don't know. I think he's just over Mount Horn.
I feel like a lot of people are over Mount Horn.
Even if we'll nerf Mount Horn, make it less floors.
Or just purge Bidoof. Sounds like a better idea.
Yeah.
Oh, I like the bullshit. I like the like the randomness that can come from Bidoof and
I love that your
Mount Horn and all this
substitution
stuff.
for BS is randomness. That's just a perfect 1-to-1. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's everything in this game is random. Yeah. I mean, that's why we just made it more random with the randomizer.
Yeah, like I don't know. Typically when you're watching tournaments and competitive gameplay, typically the lower level matches won't be as exciting to watch, but just this game inherently breeds excitement, and just because people aren't going fast doesn't mean the game can't be exciting. Like I've unironically been enjoying this match. Oh
yeah, like I said when I first came in here, like this was the most entertaining match of the tournament so far.
Yeah.
And it's not even a contest. Looks like Bren has moved on to dungeon number 9. He is getting so close. There's actually, like, Mount Horn is like the pinnacle. It's like, it's called Mount Horn in the base game, but it doesn't really feel like a mountain. But like, it's actually the mountain of this randomizer. Like it's 16 floors. You have Bidoof, and like the last 3 are not even, are like barely half that. I think Foggy Force is 9. Steam Cave lowers 8, and Steam Cave lowers 9, and Steam Cave uppers 8 floors. So realistically, after you completed Mount Horn, it's like, okay, I'm out of the doghouse. I can do it. I can finish this game. Oh, let me see. Okay, we have Paz 0 belly on hand. I can't speak, you know, 0 belly, but he was able to eat a gummy or 2 to fill it up. But let's see if he can get through the rest of this dungeon off of that 1 gummy that they just ate. If not, they might have to burn a reviver seed on belly, which is obviously not a good sign. But he's through, finally. And now Bren only has about a dungeon lead at this point, which can, you know, evaporate pretty quickly in the right circumstances. Just 1 death in a random spot. Being walled on Groudon, or the final boss of this wrong. And you get sent back 9 floors, or 8 floors, and you have to do it all over again. Still, definitely, I feel like Bren's in the driver's seat, but it's anyone's game still, in my honest opinion. Especially when Bren doesn't have any reviver seeds, and I believe Paz has at least 1, if not more. I think I saw 1 in his inventory. But doing the final boss without rare fossils, especially, and without reviver seeds, is very, very difficult. Gone Pebble is one of those items that's labeled a look-like item. And the theme for the look-like items is they do hilarious effects just for show if you accidentally attempt to use one. Ooh, we see an attract pickup from Paz. That's actually pretty big. I would be hyped to pick up an attract TM just because, for those that don't know, or maybe don't know what usually happens in the other games. Oh, that's a fun little mechanic that we need to show off. Paz just unfortunately killed the Kecleon, or like damaged the Kecleon, which means the Kecleon will be going after the team, which unfortunately will send them back 4 floors. Definitely not what you would consider game, but very, very bad on his part. Now Brent's actually 2 dungeons ahead.
Yeah, once there's a dungeon lead by this significant of a margin, it's very, very hard to come back. We had a match earlier. Not gonna say exactly who the match was involved with, just in case you want to go back and watch it. There was somebody that had a 4 dungeon deficit, but the leading player had a lot of deaths to Groudon, so there was almost a comeback there, and I believe the race only finished a minute and a half apart from each other.
Mm-hmm. And it's all about just being prepared, right? Like, we talk about rare fossils a lot and their significance because they deal 100 damage to anything, like, regardless of stats. But you kind of, like, you really need them for the final boss battle, the Groudon. Just because if you don't, it's, like, incredibly difficult to get through that fight without breaking a seed, unless you start utilizing, like, game-breaking tactics, like a lot of the seeds, or using a tract or, doing status ailments, stuff like that. And even then, that's not very guaranteed. I saw Bren dying again. He had exactly 5 rare fossils, which is like the magic number, right? The Groudon has exactly 500 health. So you need 5 rare fossils. Preferably more than that, because you'll end up missing one if you try to push your luck. That's just how the game goes.
At this point, you'd ideally just have enough to throw at every enemy for the remainder of the game.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes you aren't that lucky.
Sometimes
now,
you.
I don't think Pazkallan's completely out of this yet. He's getting through this dungeon pretty quickly.
Yeah, and Bren's having a lot of trouble, especially with these. Turning back on Dedicated Traveler, we see. Let's go. Dedicated Traveler is honestly like it's IQ specific, so it's Pokemon specific.
Oh, did he lose his fossils when he died?
He did.
Oh.
So he's still fishing for.
Meanwhile, Paz is blazing through this Applewoods or not Foggy Forest dungeon. He was just on like 4-6 a minute ago.
Yeah. I think we might be miscounting. I know he doesn't have Bidoof anymore.
Yeah, so he has to be on Foggy Forest.
So he has to be on Foggy Forest.
Oh no, Rhyperior got Rhyperior.
It.
Man, that like
or
that,
Rhyperior.
That did 3 times as much damage as Rhyperior had health. That's rough.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's not over, but hopefully he still has his fossils. I don't think he had that many, but hopefully he still has some.
He still has like three dungeons to go pick some up too. It's not like some right there.
Fossils. I was gonna say I'm not necessarily concerned about him having them for Groudon. I'm concerned of having them for right now because his.
Oh.
No, that's not okay. Oh my god.
Yeah, it just happens, right? What you love to see. It's what you hate to see. And all in between.
He still has the fossils though. Let's go. He has a frustration jam just sitting in his bag.
Yeah, I don't think he knows what that does, but that's okay. That's understandable. Frustration in like base games is not something you think about being good. But in Mystery Dungeon, it's broken because it has 45 damage.
I mean,
meanwhile, we see
Rhyperior because Rhyperior. Did Bren die again?
Bren did die again. He is having a hard time even getting to Groudon.
Is this Steam Cave 1 or Steam Cave 2?
Steam Cave 2.
Oh, okay, so he's like super almost done.
Yeah.
He's to get there. Oh, he lost the rare fossil that was standing.
He did. That's unfortunate.
That's probably that pause is probably to process that.
Yeah.
Yeah, explosion just destroys everything around you. There's items.
Literally
there
everything.
are no longer items there.
There's no longer a Pokemon there.
He only has 1 rare fossil left, so hopefully he picks them up for the remainder of the game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't wish a life with no rare fossils on anybody.
I agree.
Okay, we're moving. Okay, catch some rare fossils.
We're moving some rare fossils in the shop. Oh, now he's teaching frustration.
I mean, I guess. He's about
see
to
it.
run out of rare fossils. Might as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's not as much as a rare fossil, but a lot of things. There's a surprising number of things that have less than 45 health. Maybe not this late into the game, but
It still can be viable, usable.
So Bren's gonna go ahead and demonstrate that if you find the secret bazaar, if you pay the Pokemon on the left 100 Poke, you'll get a full HP, PP, and belly restore, which is an absolute steal. It's just a little slow for a speedrun, unfortunately.
Yeah, but in a pinch, it's nice. You just need to have money on you. I find that I never have money to do those things. Just because I never sell anything and there's no Poke to pick up.
Stairs? Oh, far to the left, I guess.
Yeah, top left. These are one of these patented Probably like waterfall cave-esque like layouts that just suck. Oh, I'm finding another hidden bizarre stairs.
This is the secret room instead.
Yeah, same thing. It gets you through the floor. It's the same thing in my eyes.
I think they only take like the same amount of time to get through. I think secret room might actually be a little bit slower. You have to walk around the deluxe box optimally.
Alrighty, we do not have rare fossils. It's a polywag, so let's just take that for a second. But Bren's gotta hope that this polywag doesn't pull out any shenanigans. Thunderwave would be pretty bad.
And he took 50 damage from the recoil. What on earth?
What move was that? I didn't even see. It's takedown.
We'll take it.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
All right. Well, congratulations to InfernoBren. He will be moving on to play against me at some point, probably later this week. Actually, definitely later this week.
Hopefully at the beginning of this week.
No, tonight. We're doing it tonight.
That'd be sick, actually.
Let's go ahead and see if we can get InfernoBren in here for an interview.
Oh, yeah.
I think. Oh, Pascal's game is lagging really badly. Oh, it was. No, it's still lagging.
Well, hopefully both runners here were able to get some tangible things, some tangible lessons out of, these attempts, just to, have more insight of what might be good, what might be bad, and all in between.
And we have our winner today, InfernoBren. Congratulations on the win. Now I need you to tell me exactly what you think about this race, and as PG a manner as you possibly can.
That was garbage.
Yeah.
It was fun to watch.
By far the worst seed I've ever done. Is he set to slow movement?
Yes.
Oh, that explains a lot. Okay.
And his best move is Rhyperior's Explosion.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, I reset the run because Electabuzz had 18 health.
Yeah, I saw that. I didn't know that had that low HP.
It's not great, to be honest.
No, I'm like, just gonna restart. And thankfully, the initial Pokemon was Riolu, which I knew was okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Riolu serves you pretty well. And then the Dusclops also had Dedicated Traveler, which is not a guarantee in these races, but it's something that people can take for granted in games like Red and Blue Rescue Team.
Yeah,
I believe Dedicated Traveler is based on the IQ bunch and those.
Yeah, what group you're in, but they randomize IQ skills in this game.
Oh, no, we don't actually.
Are you sure?
We don't randomize. I don't think we randomize groups. I'll do some research on it real quick.
By the way, yeah, it's something that not every partner can have either way. So.
I turned that off when I was using the warp scarf.
Yes,
there.
I saw things were giving you a lot of trouble.
And then I turned it back on when I lost the warp scarf because Tyranitar was a troll in Craigie Coast with Follow Me, and then
yeah, that was ridiculous. You were
Polish.
Both struggling really hard with that. It had the Trollus moveset, Follow Me, Rock Polish, a ranged move, and an Aura Sphere. It was just designed to waste your time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it stopped using Follow Me in Mount Horn, which is nice because it's like because it turns into a decoy and then just bounces away and dies.
Mm-hmm.
Ow.
Yeah. So do you know who you play next?
I'm playing you now.
Yes, sir. So how confident are you going into that matchup?
Oh, I 100% confident that I'm gonna lose.
You know what? There's
You have
always a
little
chance.
faith.
We did have an upset earlier today. I'm not going to say exactly who, in case people want to go back and watch matches. But somebody of a higher seed has lost to somebody of a lower seed in this tournament so far. So can happen. That was the stairs you just walked off of. Ugh, all right.
Yeah, I walked
jeez.
off of stairs earlier.
I mean, it's an easy mistake to make, especially when with Pazkallan, he has such big bodies like as his team.
Yeah.
Like they
Yeah, I
obstruct
have
so
to-
much of the floor.
It was like I was on the stairs, and then there was Dusclops and Tyranitar, who are both big, and I missed the stairs. And then Tyranitar wasted a bunch of time because Tyranitar.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to stay here and help us, just watch the rest of Pazkallan's run, commentate, that's fine. We have about 30 more minutes until we have to cut it off, so we're gonna let him continue to finish if he would like to. I think he found a golden seed.
He did find a golden seed.
I found 3.
Yeah, that was
Myra.
insane.
Yeah, I gave 2 to Riolu, and like Dusclops have 1.
Oh,
Yeah.
I also forgot he's like the greatest 5-hit ever with
Endure. Yeah.
His Endure strats make me happy.
Oh, I see he has Frost as well.
Yeah, he picked that up. He's had that in his bag forever, actually. And then he just like maybe didn't notice he had it and decided to teach it finally.
It's like I grabbed it, walked a little bit, I'm like, learn that right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because Bite was not handling it very well.
No, it did 18 damage in O code.
Oh
Man.
no.
Here is no
no.
HP. I want to tell him that he doesn't have to finish this and want to, because I know playing this much PMD and being defeated this much is very taxing on your mental health.
I was. I'm really glad I
What if
didn't
Grotto
have the
wake up?
mic on. Oh, speaking of which, are you guys using his audio?
Currently, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to turn mine on so if anyone's watching my stream, they can hear me.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, as soon as you finish and we click you as done on our, as soon as you get the invite to SpeedGaming, this server, we're no longer using your audio.
Okay. I wonder if he knows that he can speed up his walking speed.
Man, if
If
he
he
knew,
just
I
talked
swear he would have done this a long time ago.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think a tournament with a $800 prize pool is where you want to do your challenge runs. Like,
Yeah.
you know, he for sure just doesn't know.
Yeah,
And it's
because
something if he
he's
finishes.
talking
I
in
mean,
chat, so
oh, is he talking in this chat? Oh, he is.
Yeah,
Paz,
he
you
is.
don't have to. Okay, he wants to finish. Okay.
yeah,
Well,
he wants to finish.
okay. Very well then.
We'll let the man do
Yeah,
what he wants to do.
Pazkallan, if you go into your options and others, you can change the game speed to fast, and your walking speed will be a little bit faster.
Oh, we should probably let it be known that watching speed gaming streams while doing runs, like doing races, is not allowed.
Well, yeah, I think he only came in here once he lost, and same with I think
But,
Evan News
yeah.
did it earlier. But yeah, we
But,
definitely want to say if you're racing and it's still an active race without a winner, definitely don't come in here. But if you've already lost,
Yeah, I had another tab and paused. But I wasn't looking at it at all. I had the race room open. So
yeah, as long as you're not reading chat and like getting information from it, it's fine.
no, I also had my chat covered up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
good boy.
but no one talked in there anyway.
It happens when you're doing tournament matches. Nobody wants to watch your stream. All the hype's on the restream,
As it should be.
as it should be. How close is he? Yeah, I know he can hear me, but he didn't change the options.
Entertaining Fairy is the final stretch, so he's almost done.
Oh, is this
Yeah,
the
he
second
is
half of
almost
Steam Cave?
done. He's got
He's got one floor and Groudon, so
Oh, okay. I thought he was way back. That's why I was like, you don't have to finish if you don't want to. Like I thought he was
No,
on the
he's-
first.
he's
half
very
of Steam
close.
Cave. Okay, yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
We'll
I
lock
was
it out.
going to forfeit finish before me because Betsy would make me mad. But it's like I'm on the final dungeon. He's not done yet, so he's probably having a really bad time too.
What made you want to forfeit?
Oh, if he finished before I did, I was gonna forfeit.
I mean, I would. It's, you know,
Terrible.
there's no pride in finishing.
Okay, so he doesn't have any fossils, but he does have endure.
Yeah,
And Bren did.
It's really good.
And Bren did.
Oh, an explosion. He has
us.
that too.
Oh yeah. It
Yeah,
just hopefully doesn't attack the Rhyperior. That's the only thing. If the Rhyperior gets attacked, he's gonna die.
Does he have an Oranberry?
Oh
he's
yeah.
got a
Glade's actually a good move. He's been making very sound decisions like this entire
You can't use orbs in boss battles in this game.
like utilizing what he knows about the game. He's been making very good decisions, just all around the entire time.
Yeah, he's for games he's run super where you can use orbs in boss
he's dead.
fights. So
And there he's dead.
ow.
It happens to the best of us.
This seed was not nice.
No. I think if you guys were allowed to play out the other seed, it might have been better.
Yeah, I was crushing that seed
Yeah, I saw
early on.
when Zaboos was
like-
here, we were like, you know, he's taking this opportunity to practice, and I totally would too.
Hmm.
Yeah, this is like, well, I was generating the seed, so I was like, I'm just gonna keep going until it's done. And then I get to Drench Bluff, and then I'm just moving around erratically for a bit.
Alright, even though I was late to join, I'm also going to be the early one to leave because I actually have to be somewhere.
Wait. Wait a minute. Wait. Darcy's playing peekaboo.
That was hilarious.
Yeah, see, Andy, thanks for helping commentate.
Yeah.
Bye.
Okay. So,
Yeah, that-
interesting.
That was not a fun seed.
Yeah, for those that are hanging out right here, we are watching the end of this race, but I do recommend going over to SpeedGaming 2. We have a really exciting match right now between Zaboos and Cobral. Probably, in terms of skill, our most competitive round 1/2 match. For sure.
Oh, yeah, the siege still isn't showing mercy, so...
Yeah.
The explosion strats, I swear, that's big brain.
Yeah, the explosion honestly has been carrying him a lot further than this Rhyperior
Yeah.
should ever have gone. Like this Rhyperior is garbage, but don't know. You don't know if there's Keck here. Oh no, dude!
No,
he just
he-
exploded all of them.
He knew that Keck was here, too, because he spawned in the Keck shop. So now he's gonna have Keck coming flying from everywhere.
Oh no.
Oh boy. Oh, yeah. Oh no.
I wish I could have said it sooner.
Like, no, don't use it now.
Oh yeah, and the other casualty about dying to Keck after you steal from the shop, he turns almost every item in your inventory into a plain seed.
That's harsh. I did not realize that.
Yeah, he had rare fossils. He no longer has rare fossils. He has plain seeds. And plain seeds don't do nearly as much damage.
As far as I know, they don't do any damage.
You'd be correct in that assumption.
Yeah. Well, blowing open that wall was smart. Like, what you doing? Where is stop there for a bit. Oh yeah, I'm watching it on Twitch, not in.
Oh yeah, the Discord video is way less lag.
Yeah, Discord would be no lag, so
Mhm.
here, I'll get that going.
This Rhyperior just doesn't belong in this part of the game.
I looked away and it was dead.
Oh, it got arrow blasted for 19 damage and it died.
Oh.
I mean, at least he has a reviver now.
And I'm gonna go look at the bracket.
Yeah, I don't think Pazkallan will have an opponent yet, but we can play our match probably within the next 3 days or so.
Yeah. I have all the time in the world.
Sweet.
Yeah,
If that had hit, that would have been a dead Rhyperior.
probably.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Is he gonna make it? No. Oh, he did! Oh, thank God. One more staircase, one more staircase, one more staircase, one more staircase, one more staircase. I think he has his reviver seat still intact as well. No, it's not in there. Alright, there's a couple of chimchars coming. Alright. Very, very smart. Very, very smart. You know, if you're not in the room, the enemies can't see you and they can't chase you. Very, very intelligent. Okay. Hopefully this attempt to ground him will go better. He does have a reviver seat now, so should.
Oh, he has a reviver seat now? Okay.
Yeah.
But
he doesn't really
this
have much
Polywake-
else to...
This Polywake does not mess around.
He's gonna go with Glare turn 1 to paralyze the Polywag. And now he's gonna switch to Explosion on Rhyperior. There you go.
Has he not been sending moves either?
No, I don't think
Entei?
he has. Alright, he needs to paralyze that again. Oh no, he didn't. Well, he has a reviver seed, but they're both gonna die. He needs to walk away.
Back off. If anything.
Oh no! Wait, is this gonna hit?
What?
Alright, there goes his seed. Well, he needs to paralyze it now.
I thought he was
He's not
aiming for
paralyzing it.
Entei with that bounce.
Alright, he's done.
Okay.
He's done. Very good.
He's done. We're done. The seat's garbage. We're done.
Oh, thank goodness. Alright, I might have time for a quick interview with Pazkallan. Okay, that was an experience.
Yeah, don't really want to experience something like that for a while. So who knows, maybe our match will go just as rocky. I don't know. Hope not. My seats today have been garbage.
Please don't talk that into existence.
Do you know if he's coming in or?
Yeah, I'm not sure if you got the DM from SpeedGaming bot. He should have. Oh, there he is. Hey, Paz. How was it?
I realized I didn't have my mic plugged in. Hello!
Hi.
Hello.
Howdy.
That
Who would believe that? That was simultaneously very painful and extremely fun.
Yeah, no, definitely understand.
I found that extremely painful and unfun.
Oh, I knew from the 3rd minute when Bren reset that was a mistake, and it was a very large mistake.
Wait, were you
But
watching
I
the whole
wanted to
time?
go with it and provide a show.
Were you watching the whole time?
I was because I didn't know I wasn't supposed to be.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, didn't have any.
I did not
intention
utilize
there.
that information. I kept going.
Yeah, it's understandable.
Well,
We've
yeah,
always, I don't think we've explicitly said that that's not allowed, so I'll probably make an announcement later. That
Yeah,
that's
Yeah.
because I
allowed.
didn't know, and I won't for the
That's-
next one.
Yeah, it's fine.
yeah. Just
But you know, I was shocked.
never.
I don't know if you were listening to commentary, but I was very, very
Oh,
confused about
I
what I
heard
was
your
seeing.
active pain.
Yeah,
I
you're like,
didn't know
"Wait,
what was
you
going
said it?"
on. I was being taught. I was watching one of my favorite games be completely and utterly disrespected by this combination that should not work, but it was working.
I don't know why it worked. I honestly don't. Like, you may think that I had some big brain play and that would work out, and I planned that from the beginning, and that I really knew what I was doing. But here's the neat part. I had no idea what I was doing.
Yeah, I could tell from the moment you didn't set your game speed to fast. I was like, I'm not sure.
And I did know I could do that, but I only remembered like 10 minutes in, and by that point I was too stubborn to change it.
Yeah, it's understandable. But yeah, at this point, I'm not sure you have an opponent yet. You'll be
I
playing
don't
the
believe it.
loser of a match that doesn't even have a single player yet. So you'll be playing. Okay, when Gamer and someone play, the winner of that, Juicebox and Horse, the winner of that, whoever loses that match between the winner of those two matches, you will play the loser of that.
So
you've got a little bit of time. If you might not have to play until like this weekend.
I will probably actually research what to do for runs.
Yeah, you got a lot of
That
time
would probably
to
be
Good
important.
idea.
get familiar.
The only reason that I was making those decisions, because I like to think I was playing somewhat well for having that, is since I've gone through Super and PMDX item lists before, so I know when's best to use something and when to not, especially in those speed situations. Just sometimes it's a bit slower.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, okay, Zangoose, Electabuzz should be fine. See, Electabuzz has bad health.
How
Pick
much
up a
did
reviver
Rhyperior
speed.
have at the end? Was it like 38?
It was not a lot, but
No.
I was remarking throughout the race like that. Those explosions, that was like probably the most unintentional like big brain thing ever, because you were paying like what 6 HP for 80 points of damage to any enemy around you. Like
I
that was
needed no
so
fossils.
powerful. That was so powerful. You don't need me. You have built-in fossils. Yeah, that was crazy. But I think that's all I had for you guys. Bren, me and you will schedule at some point and we'll play. But Paz,
Hey,
you
good
can
game,
definitely take a
Yeah.
rest.
Yeah, good game.
And thank you guys for watching. We don't have a match right now. Cobra versus Zabu's actually just finished. So
Yeah,
we don't have a match until 7 p.m. Eastern time, where we have
I'm gonna go
someone
watch that
32
one with, what'd you say it was? It starts with a C?
Overall versus Boo.
Yes, Cobra. I'm gonna go watch that one.
that match is already done.
No!
Yeah.
Yeah.
They started an hour later than you, but they finished before you guys did.
They must have
Uh,
had a get seed.
I mean, part of it is like you guys had to restart because we had that issue at the beginning where the Pazkallan's ROM was not modified. But you know, it happens. But our next match coming up is 7 p.m. Someone 325 versus Gamer on SpeedGaming 1, and then 8:15 p.m. we have Pixel versus Blanc on SpeedGaming 2. I've been commentator of this race, InfernoBren and Pazkallan, thank you for racing, and everybody, thank you for watching. We will see you for our next match. Goodbye.
Bye.